Hi everyone, welcome on board to CATKing. It has been an exciting day. I think today your XLRI application forms have also started and it's opened up. I know there are a lot of complex questions. So do watch this video right till the end. I will give you a quick update about what are the questions which are asked in your application form. What is the timeline and how do you go about approaching these questions? Okay. So first, and the most important thing, super congratulations on getting a shortlist from XLRI. It is an amazing college. In fact, I don't know if you all have seen or not this year, the LinkedIn profile, any college, make sure you stalk their LinkedIn and Instagram. They have done 100% placements in one day, which is commendable, right? So turn the world upside down to convert this call because you have got shortlisted, and don't think twice before, getting on board to the college as well. Also, very important for you to keep in mind the dates. Please note that the dates will not get extended unless there are technical glitches at the college's end, right? So be on your toes and avoid doing work on the last minute or on the last day for that matter. You have to do 3 things right now for your XLRI, BM and HRM interviews, okay? First thing is you have to upload documents. These are your 10th and 12th mark sheets and graduation certificate which needs to be uploaded. For this, the process has opened up already. The dashboard opened up today. You have to finish this before 12th Feb 11:59 p.m. That means by this Saturday you have to upload your documents. Very important, the rest of the 2 things are not till 12th. The deadline for them is still 11th Feb. So you have to uploading your SOP. SOP is all the specific questions which have been asked. I'll walk you through the questions that have come for BM as well as HRM so that you have an understanding and how to approach them ahead in this video. That deadline is 11th Feb 11:59 p.m. BM and HRM slot booking will start tomorrow. The slot booking has not yet started. It starts tomorrow 12 noon. Probably check it around 1 or so. You will definitely see it is functional and working. The deadline for that is 11th Feb 11:59 p.m. Good or bad thing, it's the same system or the portal which is being used by NMIMS. A lot of glitches faced. So be on your toes, be ready for having technical glitches coming in between. So last minute tak mat wait karna, 9th Feb se hi shuru ho jao, apna slots book kar do, because your slot booking is very, very essential and important, and that is not dependent on your document uploading, right? Because uske liye ek din extra diya hua hai. ठीक है? So that's essential. Now, what are the SOP questions? Alag questions hai for HR, alag questions hai for BM people. Okay. HR questions are more specific to HR profile. What is your perception of an HR role? What is your perception of an HR role? Very interesting question. Have you done anything in your life that fits the description? Okay. Avoid college fest. पहले ही बोल दिया, college fest में coordinate करा volunteers के साथ में is not HR function. So firstly, define what is HR role for you. This is a very good question to talk about the same thing. Other option is choose an HR policy from your work experience and describe what the policy tries to accomplish and how could it be made better. See, one of the core functionalities of HR is policy making and running the organization. So if you have some kind of policy which is existing in your work experience, what you would do to change and make it better, talk about that. Here you could talk about employee engagement activities or transition when happened from offline to online, what could have been done better, or some onboarding processes which are there when new people come in place. So these things can be spoken about as the HR policy. Okay. To know and understand better about all of these things, make sure your HR dossier, you read it up well. On your dashboard, log in and read up the complete HR dossier to understand what HR stands for, what is the role of HR. Okay, so once you're done with that, then sit and write these answers. Okay, next, very essential, have you been a part of or witnessed any conflict recently? What role did you play in resolving the conflict? Very essential to talk about your conflicts. When you talk about the conflict, It's not the problem or the conflict which is important. What's important is your approach towards solving it. That thought process and analytical thinking or problem solving approach is what we want to witness out here. Third, what would you say has been the biggest setback you have faced till now? Your hardships, why and how has it shaped you? They have themselves told you कि उन्हें क्या चाहिए. तुमने hardship face करी, ठीक है, but how did you overcome that? And what is the biggest learning you have had from that? So talk about wins out of bad situations. That's the focus. Okay. Next, how does your recent past, professional and personal, prepare you for the HRM program? To answer this question, you need to know what the HRM program is and what is it that XLRI offers and looks forward to. Read the entire website, the value system, the DNA of XLRI, which is there. Make sure you are understanding that end to end, and then approach this question and relate it to yourself. This is like telling why XLRI in the written format and why HRM from XLRI. All right, so let's focus on that for sure. Next, what we are going to focus on are the BM questions. BM is the business management program, which is there at XLRI, where you essentially, it's your general management program. You can choose your specializations of marketing, finance, consulting, fraudman, which is a buzzword these days, all of these profiles. The questions for this are a little different. Okay, 4 essential questions. First one, describe a task or event from your recent past where you were passionately involved. Mention your 3 takeaways. So here it's like your biggest achievement is what you are talking about, something which you are very passionate about, right? So it could be some volunteering work you did in COVID situations, sitting at home, or if you learned some new skill, like a lot of people have learned new skills with respect to fintech, marketing, blockchain, analytics, or something which you have done in the past, which you are very passionately involved in. Talk about that. And very important, focus on the 3 takeaways from it. 3 bola hai, so you have to give 3. Do not give 1 or 2 and leave it abruptly in between. Okay. Next, which subject in your graduation did you enjoy and learn from the most and why? Absolutely, irrespective of your work ex or not, what's your recent education, it's talking about that. So that means academics are important for XLRI, right? Next question, during the last year, have you done anything to advance your knowledge in any domain? Bang on, this is talking about new skills. So this and this cannot be the same. It should be different. Showcase the different sides of what you have adapted to. Last one, how does your plan for BM program at XLRI fits in your previous training and your future goals? This is creating your nice, complete story. What and why should you be selected and how do you go about with the same? Okay? Now, very important secret for all of you to justify and answer these questions well. What you're going to do is go to building your interview answers section. Check out these questions where we are talking about why MBA for work experience, your role model, and how do you talk about your philosophy in life. These all interview questions. Which specialization are you looking at? Your leadership example, ethical dilemma questions, talking about conflict. Ethical dilemma is a conflict. How do we approach? What you should answer. Why am I asking you to watch these videos is, these videos will show you, this is the question, this is what the guy who's an IIM Lucknow, McKinsey, Audi, Bits Pilani guy, but not just his thought process from Rahul. So I'm sure you've been attending all the live lectures with him as well. They have been consolidated and put ahead in the answer. And after that answer, we dissect it. Why did he give that as the answer? What were the key thought process points or important highlight points in his mind while giving that answer? And to it, what does the panelist actually expect? These videos will help you to answer each and every question of yours, whether we are talking about conflict, we are talking about recent past passionate event which you are involved in, why HRM program, why BM program. Everything gets justified if you watch those videos well and you do your homework well of reading through the complete website of XLRI and imbibe those value systems into you. Ethics is very important, your decision-making skills, Your analytical skills are all very crucial when it comes to XLRI, because that's what they have been testing right from the XAT exam to the essay to the SOP questions right now. So showcase that in your answers as well. Rest, for all the students of CATKing who have got an XLRI call, we will do your SOP evaluations provided you submit it on time to all of us. So we'll give you guys 1 day's time. Tomorrow, end of the day, 11:59 p.m. That's 9th Feb, 11:59 p.m. Submit, and the team will help you revamp your answers, improvise, and do well further ahead. All right. Thank you so much for staying tuned. All the best and do well.